WIFO-FM Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio 105.5 FM. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Andy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jesup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Bob, how's it going?
Going well.
Going well? Have a good visit with your family this weekend?
I did.
You did? That's good. Good. All right. Well, let's start with the show this morning. And we got a couple of sets of guests coming in this morning. Right now we have April Turner and Crystal Flowers from Fairhaven in this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are y'all doing?
We're great.
Good. All right. April Turner and Crystal Flowers. Now, April, you requested to come on the show. Y'all got something that y'all are handling that folks are familiar with, but y'all are handling it now. What is going on that y'all want to talk about? What events coming up?
So, yes, sir. We are promoting our new event that we have been graciously given by the tourism board. The Women's Business Luncheon is next Wednesday, April the 26th. And so we are bringing it back to Wayne County, and we're super excited.
Yeah, I know that the professional women's luncheon has been went on for years. When I first bought the station in 1992, it was Secretary's Day and then professional women's, and had a lot of great functions through the years, and it's good that it's continuing on. And then Fairhaven's been able to take over to be able to help out with that, and also hopefully raise funds for Fairhaven, right?
Yes.
All right.
Which is perfect. April 26th is the National Administrative Professionals Day.
Right.
Which is why we chose it to promote professional women of Wayne, Appling, and Jeff Davis counties.
Okay. And tell us what's going to be going on at the luncheon Wednesday week.
Well, it is, we have a little theme for it, actually. It's called All Aboard, Styles at Sea Professional Women's Luncheon and Fashion Show.
All right. Okay. So where's it going to be held, Crystal?
It's going to be at the Coastal Pines Polytech Center here in Jesup, and it's going to be from 11:30 to 1 that day.
Okay, you got ladies listening out there that might want to go. Tell us what they can expect when they show up.
So we're going to have a great we'll have a great lineup with food. We're going to have dessert. We're going to have a door prizes and fashion show. So we're just going to have a really great time.
So they're going to come there. They're going to be fed, food, dessert, the whole thing, fashion show, prizes. all that going on for that, you said 11:30 to
1.
So that hour and a half. They'll just have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be all about them, all about the business women of.
All right. Now tell how folks, how ladies can get involved with this and how they can go to it. Are there tickets in advance or they just show up the door? How does it work?
Well, actually, we have tickets for sale at Fairhaven at our outreach office. You can give them a call at 912-559-9290.
So that's 559
9290.
90, and that's Fairhaven, and that's located where? Is that the one?
It's the outreach office here in Jesup. The name of the street is.
Okay.
And then also we have tickets at Prime South here in Jesup. You can walk in and ask for Katie.
Katie, the ticket girl. Every kid around, she's selling tickets. They all ask. She does such a great job at it. That's the reason why everybody asks her. Just go to Prime South, walk in the side door there, and there's Katie sitting right there with that big old smile on her face that just lights up your day when you walk in. And so you can get tickets there at Prime South from Katie.
Right. And we have so many fun door prizes that have been generously donated to us. We have gift certificates to local boutiques, restaurants. We have cute little bags like a bog bag. We have jewelry, pedicures, mini sessions with local photographers. We even are going to have a silent auction too. We have little date night packages where you can have a night stay at one of our 3 inns. We have the Trowel Inn, the Mallard Arms Inn, and the Broad Street Inn. You can also get a gift certificate to a local restaurant such as the Chop House or Tender Pig, throw axes at Tracks, or watch a movie at our Strand or drive-in theaters in Jesup.
Okay, so great prizes that the ladies have a chance to win. Great meal, fellowship, fun, and be served and just have a great hour and a half.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. At Coastal Pines Technical College, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. You said this 26th, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tickets available. You can pick them at Prime South Bank. How much did you say they are?
They're $35.
$35 for the ticket. You get the whole thing there, the meal.
And it's a good gift that bosses can give to their hardworking women of their office since it's National Administrative Professionals Day.
Okay. So bosses could do that.
Yep.
And so, if you're trying to get a hold of a boss, that's a good day to do it. They'll be the ladies will be at work, and will be at the function, at the luncheon, and the bosses will be there answering the phone and taking care of everybody, right?
Right. Exactly.
All right. And it's just good that y'all have taken this over, and y'all been working on this for a while, I'm sure, haven't you?
Several months now, yes.
Yeah, because it takes a while to put one of these together. I remember working with these years ago when I was really active in the Chamber of Commerce when they used to do it. And there's a lot of work that goes into it, but it's I know the ladies really, really enjoy it.
We do. And we've had so much generous support from our community. We actually have a few donors we would like to highlight if we could. We have our platinum sponsor, which is the Wayne County Board of Tourism. They, have been so generous in handing over the reins to us to continue this on and allowing us to raise funds for Fairhaven. And, they're just a wonderful board that has hosted so many fun events here in our community. We have our gold sponsors, which are Rayonier, Diversified Technical Solutions, and Tim's Home Medical. And our silver sponsor is Dustbusters.
Okay. So you got your sponsors all ready to go. You just need the ladies to show up to have a good old time.
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay, so the tickets are available at Prime South. See Katie there, and also at y'all's main office at Fairhaven, right?
That's right. It's going to be a fun cruise ship themed type luncheon. So we're excited about that.
All right, all aboard then.
All aboard.
All aboard. All right, anything else that y'all would like to say about this event coming up? Is that it?
We're just excited. We can't wait to see everyone.
Yeah, I'm just inviting all the ladies to come to it. Wednesday week, April 26th, starting at 11:30 at Coastal Pines. The professional, what's the official name of it again?
All aboard, Styles at Sea Professional Women's Luncheon and Fashion Show.
Okay. Well, April, Crystal, good luck with this. And thank y'all to y'all for taking the time to be on the board of directors of Fairhaven. It's a very important entity that is needed in this county like it is just about any county. And just thank y'all because y'all put in so much time. I know the board does because we worked with the board for Fairhaven for many years, and y'all just put in a lot of time and effort to help these ladies out with all the different things that y'all do to raise money to help them.
Yes, well, thank you.
Thank you. And we have Fairhaven is a wonderful team. Even they have a full staff that constantly are there to help bring awareness to what we do to be a safe haven, a solace for these women, not only of Wayne County, but of Appleton and Jeff Davis counties too.
Okay. And you also have your thrift store, which is located on Broad Street right there at the end of Magnolia.
Yes.
That people can go by and visit and get some great deals and help raise funds for the Fairhaven, the things that y'all do for the ladies, but also the Fairhaven House, right?
Correct.
Yes,
correct.
Absolutely.
We come and purchase things or donate too. Let's accept donations at the Fairhaven Marketplace.
Okay. Well, good luck with the event next week.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all take care.
Bye.
All right. We'll be back with more of the world famous Butch and Bob show in just a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Sunny today, west winds gusting to 25, high low 70s. Tonight clear, upper 40s as winds diminish. Tomorrow sunny, highs low 80s, low 50s Tuesday night. Wednesday sunshine mid 80s, Thursday sunshine mid 80s, Friday mostly sunny, slight chance of showers early. Then a 40% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms, highs in the mid 80s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
And Bob, speaking of hospice, they had their seniors prom Saturday night, and I'd like to congratulate the king and queen. These two folks were crowned king and queen. King John Bryan and Queen Franny Davis. So congratulations to them, Bob.
Yep, congrats to them. And again, a reminder, don't forget the community blood drive today. Again, walk-ins are welcome. That's today from 1 to 6 at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. Right now we got State Board of Education member Nick Ellis in the studio. They got a meeting tomorrow night at the Tech Center between 7 and 8 p.m. That's a public hearing, so you've got all the details, so appreciate you coming in and telling us about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you all for having me this morning, and it's good to see you.
Good seeing you, Nick.
I just want to start off by just kind of giving an overview what the State Board of Education, how they function, and the Georgia Department of Education is governed by the State Board of Education and the Georgia State School Superintendent, which is consisted of 15 members. 14 of those members are appointed by the governor, and then one is an ex officio member who is the Georgia Teacher of the Year. And so we're required to meet at the Twin Towers across from the state capitol monthly to discuss Georgia schools. And so one of the things that we are responsible for as a state school board is reviewing local school board decisions, managing the Quality Basic Education Fund, and enacting the laws that govern teacher curriculum, how state school boards and how school boards function, and teacher certification. And so one of the things that we're required by law is to have public hearings within our congressional district. My congressional district represents Appleton, Bacon, Brantley, Camden, Charlton, Chatham, Glenn, Liberty, Long, McIntosh, Pierce, Ware, and Wayne counties, and portions of Effingham County. And so this is an opportunity for us to hear from those constituents of the 1st Congressional District. And I, thought it would be very fitting for me to host the first one here in Wayne County. And then as we move throughout the year, maybe at the beginning of the school year around August, we would choose another county that is willing to host. We've done great work here in Wayne County, and I certainly want to highlight some of those things that we've done here, but also give people an opportunity to share in their concerns about public education. As we know that a lot of conversation has happened through the last state legislative cycle about school choice. There's a lot of concerns about public education, and so this gives us an opportunity to hear from community members, hear from students, hear from board members, superintendents, teachers about how we can improve the work that we are required to do to educate Georgia children.
With all these counties, what kind of crowd do you anticipate?
I don't know. This is the first one that I'm hosting. I've never been to a congressional public hearing. I've never attended one. We've done a lot of meetings through, our district RESA, through the Georgia School Boards Association. I served as district director there for 4 years. Sometimes you get a good crowd, or sometimes you don't. But this is our first opportunity to have a public hearing, about the first congressional district. And so we're hoping for, a good crowd of people to come out and really want to hear from, teachers and board members as well, not just parents, but the work that we do at the Georgia Department of Education affects everybody, not just students and parents, but it affects how school boards operate. It affects the teacher curriculum. And so I want to hear that input. Superintendent Woods is scheduled to try to get here. He's a Georgia school superintendent. He is trying to work his schedule out to be here. I asked him once I announced that I was going to have it to be here, and he told me that he would try to work his schedule out. So I'll know for sure by the end of the day whether he's going to be here or not.
Well, again, it says that those wishing to speak should sign up on our office. It's kind of like a school board meeting. They get that public participation.
Yes,
you just
sir.
walk in and sign in. So, like I said, I'm sure it'll be orderly fashion. They'll call on people that want to
Yes, sir.
speak.
It'll be set up, pretty much like how we do our local school board meetings with public participation. We'll have a sign-in sheet prior to the start of the meeting. The meeting will start at 7 o'clock. The reason why we chose to start at 7 o'clock is to give those outside of Wayne County an opportunity to travel. Some of the people, if they're coming from Chatham and Bryan County, they need about an hour to travel here. So getting off from work at 5 and then having an opportunity to travel here, we want them to be able to be here. And so we want to keep it within a reasonable time. I know that people got to, get back home and cook and eat, get kids ready for school. And so we're going to keep it within a reasonable time and really kind of have it structured where people can give comments. But we want to hear from as many people as we can, but not stay in there to 9 and 10 o'clock at night.
I'm glad you didn't schedule on a Friday, because coming from Chatham County, it may take 2 hours to go 20 minutes. That was a madhouse Friday, trying to get to Savannah. I was calling Coach McGaw and said, I don't think I'm going to make it. He said, well, the good news is they had some rain. It's been delayed. But I'm telling you, it took,
Takes forever.
We went 20 minutes in 2 hours. It was crazy down there. So, but again, this is taking place tomorrow night at the Tech Center here at Wayne County, right?
Yes,
From
sir.
7 to 8 p.m. Everyone's invited. So, again, appreciate you coming in and promoting the event. But how's it been being a State Board of Education member?
It has been very busy. When I was asked to take this task on back in January.
Who asked you?
The governor.
The governor did.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right.
He asked me to take this task. I actually had to resign from the Board of Public Safety, which I served there for 3.5 years. And that was a tough decision.
I bet. Yeah.
I love public safety. Y'all know that's what that's what I do.
Yeah.
And so, when I was asked to take on this task, I had to submit a resignation to resign from that post. Constitution does not allow you to serve on 2 state boards or auxiliary commissions or as such at the same time. And as we had conversation, the governor said, you do great work in public safety, but you do great work in public education, and we need that voice. And so
well, that
after
must
much
have been
prayer,
a heck of a call.
it was. After
come
much
on,
prayer,
that can't be the governor. Fred, is this you pulling a joke on me?
No, I talked to my family. I talked to current chair, who was my vice chair, Joe McPipkin, and told him and shared some of the things that I thought I could continue to do and to help public education. And he's been a mentor in my life for a long time, and he was very supportive of it. And so I took the position and have been traveling a bunch.
What are the responsibilities and duties of the State Board of Education now that you're a member of?
So again, we are responsible for how school boards function. Pretty much determining the state board rules that govern how local school boards function within their districts. We certainly support local control and want local control, but we want it to be done in a fashion that's going to be effective for teachers and students and for the community. We're responsible for managing the Quality Basic Education Fund, the QBE fund, and teacher curriculum. One of the biggest things that we're talking about right now is the ELA standards for English, and so that's open for public comment. We will probably have some opportunity for someone to share about some of the ELA standards that are being talked about around the state, but the state board has taken action to make some changes towards those. And improving literacy is a conversation that everybody's having in every school district.
Oh yeah, it's a nationwide thing. Yeah. And so folks can go and express their opinions and their views on the curriculum, the direction they'd like to see it go, plus other areas that y'all deal with the State Board of Education. So if you got, just don't sit around and complain about it. You've got a meeting tomorrow night that you can go to and express to the State Board of Education your thoughts and feelings on school systems.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure meeting your sister the other night at the Taste of Wayne.
Yes,
She's in charge of that culinary program at Wayne County High School. I hung out there a lot with those shrimp and grits. They were kicking.
I got me 2 helpers of that too.
But I told her we need to get her on the show. That's a great program. It's just recently started up. I didn't realize that they had a culinary. When the chamber came and promoted us, that they had a culinary. That was news to us, but it was nice to see those kids, and they're doing great things. But the food was fantastic. Plus, they got an award at the event as well. So
they got the top.
But I told her we need to get her on the show and talk about let people know about the culinary program.
Students will be happy to
be
come.
Good. Yeah, it'd be good. But it was nice to meet her. But that was a nice event. So again, this should be a big event tomorrow night. Hopefully, you'll get a big crowd. It's amazing how many counties are included in the 1st Congressional District. That's
15
a lot of counties.
It is.
That's a big district.
I'm required to travel and attend school board meetings to be informed about the issues, and I know I'm not going to try to make all 15 before the end of school this year, but I will start, in August, really kind of traveling around, and especially those that invite for, specific things, awards and different things. And so we do a lot of that with State School Superintendent Woods. When he has an award, we are required to go and travel with him to present those awards. And so that gives me an opportunity to really connect with the other school boards throughout the 1st Congressional District as well.
Okay. Been an exciting event for you, being a part of the State Board of Education. That's,
yes,
you just continue on with that experience you've had on our local board. Now you're moving on to the state board.
Yes, sir. And I will tell you, when I first got to the state board, I was really, shocked that, a lot of the people who serve on the state board had never served on a local school board. Right now, there are currently only 4 of us that have served on a local school board and actually chaired a local school board. So we understand, how the school governance model actually works, and we've, put the boots on the ground to see it work. There's a lot of times that, as a local school board member, I used to fuss about everybody in Atlanta making rules, but they don't really understand how it works. And so I was very fortunate to be able to, be asked to do this job, but also bring the experience of working with our local school board here for 8 years and serving. And one of the things that we did before I left is really focus on our school governance model to make sure that we are making good decisions that will ultimately affect outcomes in the classroom. So.
Well, I'm glad that the governor knew about you and asked you to be on the State Board of Education. And with your experience, I know that we've got a good person in there for our congressional district on the state board.
Yes, sir.
So this big meeting tomorrow night, once again, kind of give it a summary of what's going on tomorrow.
So this is a public hearing to hear about educational issues. We're looking for the voices of students, parents, staff, school board members, superintendents, those who wish to speak about educational issues and how we can improve public education in the state of Georgia. And certainly we were not turning away from anything. We want to hear it all. And sometimes when we hear it all, those things hurt. But we got to learn how to, work through those so that we can do what's right for the children of this state.
And it starts at what time tomorrow?
7 p.m.
And where at?
The Wayne County Tech Center, 1365 West Orange Street.
So right next to James E. Bacon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where it'll be. Right next to James E. Bacon, the Tech Center, where y'all have y'all's board meetings, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so we invite everyone to go. If you've got concerns, complaints, thoughts, feelings, input, be there tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Starting at 7.
Thank you, Butch. Thank you, Bob, for having me.
Okay. Anything else going on, Nick?
That's it.
All right, Bob, anything else for Nick this morning? All right.
Just appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Sunny today, west winds gusting to 25, high low 70s. Tonight clear, upper 40s as winds diminish. Tomorrow sunny, highs low 80s, low 50s Tuesday night. Wednesday sunshine mid 80s, Thursday sunshine mid 80s, Friday mostly sunny, slight chance of showers early. Then a 40% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms, highs in the mid 80s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Well, Bob, congratulations to the Wayne County varsity baseball team. Much needed victory on Saturday. Another one of those games where you think you're going to win, then you get behind, then you have to come back and win. And So the Jackets did what they needed to do on Saturday.
It's a big win. Like I said, that double play ball in the ball game was a good way to end the ball game because it looked like BC was going to make a dramatic comeback, but the double play ball helped out. So, and congrats to Hadley Long on a big home run to get it jump started. So, just hats off to the Yellow Jackets going down there and getting that win. So, it's a 1-game lead with 3 to go, but we know they're playing New Hampstead this week. So, BC's got 3 wins. You can
They
just
definitely
mark it
got 3
down.
wins.
So,
Yeah.
the scenario for Wayne County, they got to win all 3 games to win first place, because if they slip up and lose 1 game and wind up with a tie, BC has the tiebreaker as the first tiebreaker is head-to-head, and they won 2 out of 3 last week. So Wayne has their, like I said, they control their own destiny, but they got to win all 3 games this week. Starts tonight at home against Southeast Bullock here at 6 o'clock. So hopefully a big crowd out there to support the Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
And I want to remind everybody the tennis state, the soccer state's over. Both the boys and girls lost. The girls lost the Whitewater, and the boys lost to the Grange. But the tennis state playoffs begin this week. The boys are on the road today at Stars Mill. They're seeded 4. Stars Mill seeded 1. But tomorrow here at home at 1:30, the girls are a 2 seed, and they'll host a team here tomorrow at 1:30. So encourage you to go out and support the girls tennis team tomorrow at 1:30 here at first round of state playoffs here at home. So wish them the best.
We do wish them the best as the spring sports are getting to the state playoffs and winding up.
They host Whitewater. So, again, Wayne County's a 2 seed, Whitewater a 3 seed. Those matches tomorrow at 1:30. The boys at Stars Mill today, 1 versus 4. So we'll have that report for you tomorrow on local sports. May have it tonight during the baseball game. So not sure what time they start that tennis up there. I'm sure it'll be early, so we may get the results and be able to bring that to you during the broadcast of the baseball game tonight between Wayne County and Southeast Bullock. So all these sports are winding down. State playoff action.
That's right. The Wayne County baseball team will be in state playoff action next week as either number 1 or number 2 seed. All they got to do is win 3 games in a row, and they're number 1 seed, and either way they're going to host. And so, just go through those 3 victories over Southeast Bullock this week. Today at 6 p.m. at High Bull Warren, tomorrow up at Southeast Bullock, outside of Statesboro, and then Thursday back here at home. So finally we got a 3-game series.
Yeah, 2
of them here on the road, as it's been for the last several weeks.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been. All right, and the Braves have done good. They've won 6 in a row now, and they'll in San Diego, about as far as west as you can go there, and then going to be taking on the Padres tonight. And we'll get into that game during the leadoff show. Because first pitch is not until 9:40.
Yeah, they don't start till about 9:30. So.
Let's see, 9:40. 9:40 will be first pitch.
So we won't miss any of the game.
None of the game. We'll go into the leadoff show right after the Wayne County game. So they'll be out there for this tonight, tomorrow night, and then late Wednesday afternoon. That's going good right there. And did you get to see or anything at all? I know that you're on the road, but did you watch any highlights of the red and black game up there from Georgia?
I DVR'd it, watched it last night.
Okay.
So all 3 quarterbacks look pretty good. A lot of talent. A lot of talent in Athens. They got another tight end. His last name's Lucky. So
Lucky?
But Brock Bowers is still as good as ever, so they're going to be fine. Like I said, the schedule's favorable.
Yeah, they got a very good schedule this year.
They'll be knocking on the door for a 3rd straight national championship. So let's hope it all works out.
Yeah, they say the big game's going to be the Tennessee game. So, of course, you got Florida and Auburn,
South Carolina.
South Carolina. They're all going to be
SEC,
big.
Man.
There's no gimmies anymore.
There's no gimmies in the SEC football. That's for sure.
No gimmies at all.
So, but then the question is who's going to be the starting quarterback. I mean, Carson Beck looks like he's the leading candidate, but I said Kirby says it'll continue in the fall. But they got 3 good ones in camp, so they all look pretty good.
Okay, and we got a new UGA.
Yeah,
UGA 11.
Look good. I like
Boone.
Yeah,
10 months. He's only 10 months old. He should be there for 10. He should be there for a decade.
It's a good-looking bulldog.
See how many national championships he can put under his collar.
I just like the name Boom.
Boom. Boom.
He's got the, like they said, they were talking. He's got a lot to live up to. That back-to-back national championships.
I know.
So.
It's going to be kind of hard to beat what his dad's done.
Kind of hard to beat Q. So, but had a good crowd up there.
Seems like the UGA that had the most bulldog spirited in terms of just being that type of, English bulldogs are, they're a little laid back, a lot of them. But the one that we had when we won our first national championship back in that area, when he just about bit half the doggone leg off of that Auburn receiver.
They've blown that out of proportion. Still a great poster, though.
It's a great poster. He went there and put that ball down there at Uga like here. And let you feel what a bulldog's jaws feel like. You better get glad he's a quick, swift receiver there, because he just about lost half his leg. But it is a great poster. But he had a lot of fighting spirit to him. A lot of them, English bulldogs, they don't like the heat. They have their house over there with the fan going and sitting laying on a bag of ice and stuff like that. But when it gets down to it, they can become that bulldog in them if they need to be.
It was quick too. I still remember when we played Texas and somebody had the bright idea to get Uga next to the big steer Texas.
The steer, yeah.
And he almost stomped on Uga. But Uga was quick enough to get away.
Get out of here!
Thank goodness. That was a scary moment in Georgia history.
Yeah, it would have been a scary moment.
He came close.
He came close, huh?
Very close.
Why were they so close together on the field?
They decided to get a photo.
To get a photo with each other, both of them side by side.
Yeah, let's just get the two mascots together.
Uh-huh.
But the steer wasn't having nothing.
Steer was having nothing to do with it.
He went to stomp on Uga, and Uga luckily got away. But if you watch that video, it was almost a near disaster.
Didn't need to lose an Uga, huh?
That wasn't a good idea.
Well, glad we got a new Uga coming in, only 10 months old. Should be Uga for 10 years if everything goes like it should, and it's good. The Silases are still doing what they need to do in Savannah to keep them Ugas coming in.
It's a good looking bulldog.
All right. Anything else, Bob?
That's it. Just come on out and support the Jackets tonight, 6:00.
Okay. Wayne County varsity baseball team playing at 6 o'clock at Howard Bo Warren Field, taking on Southeast Bullock. Very important 3 games against Southeast Bullock. We've got to win all 3 of them to be able to win the region championship. So go Jackets. First pitch, 6 o'clock. Get out there and support them Jackets. All right, we got giveaways coming your way soon right here on Big Dog Country Radio. We got a Wild Adventure ticket voucher where you and 3 other people, all 4 of y'all, can go to Wild Adventures Park absolutely free. We got some movie passes to the Strand Theater and a delicious pizza at the Strand Bistro giveaway soon with the historic Strand Cinemas movie trivia question of the day. So if you want to win stuff, keep it tuned in to 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country WIFO. World famous Butch and Bob show brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and by Oak Quinn & Associates.